playing around the mid-level for quite some time, but this is really her first appearance in the big show. Wind, you can see those flags in that top left-hand corner of your screen. It is now officially a factor. And it'll be Valentina Guitardi they go at. And what a cut shot, what a pickup from Huberli. And what a little dropper from Huberli. A tremendous play from Tanya. Tanya going for that angle to seam serve. That was a bit of a trademark of Tanya and Nina when they played together. Always loved going angle to middle, angle to middle. When in doubt, that's a very difficult serve to put onto your opponents. What a shot there from Huberli. And my goodness, do I love that platform from Leona Kernen. Holding that finish, exaggerating how long she held it, a perfect pass. Keeping the service pressure on Guitardi. And sure enough, it leads to yet another point. Huberli, excellent move into the angle. And so far, we've seen Valentina go 0 for 2 inside out. Big move into the angle, perfect hand shape from Tanya Huberli. Nice pass from Guitardi. Higher set this time. There's Kernen wheeling around for the dig. And Kernen putting it away in transition. And it's going to be a quick timeout from Guitardi and Scampoli as Huberli and Kernen jump out to a 4-1 lead.
Y entonces, como dice la canción, todo el mundo con las manos arriba. Esto es contagioso.
Out of the timeout, it is Switzerland jumping all over Italy, 4-1. And make it 5-1 as Leona Kernen delivers an ace down the seam. Now the strategy of this, I'm going to be completely candid here, it shocked me. I would have expected Scampoli to be getting every single serve, but they are attacking Guitardi, and it's paying off. Now it's Scampoli leaning into the seam and getting aced. Back-to-back aces for Leona Kernen. Put Switzerland up a shocking 6-1. The timeout does nothing to slow the tide of Swiss points. Another seam serve, better handled from Guitardi. And Guitardi will slide cutting. Perfectly dropped. But even though it's a first ball side out, it's still a welcome sign for Switzerland that a slide cut shot is what Italy had to do to get on the board. Another smooth pass there from Leona. Scampoli all over the line shot. Now it's Kernen's turn to be all over a line shot. What a move from Valentina Guitardi, my goodness. And that is what makes her such a special talent. She jumps so high, and then watch this move with her hands. So she's in the line, watch this right hand. It goes way out there, beautiful. Another tough serve, putting Guitardi on the ground. And that is another error from Valentina Guitardi, as Tanya Huberly and Leona Kernen, they have been a menace from the service line. Again, angle to seam, middle to middle. It has been giving Guitardi and Scampoli fits. What do you know? Angle right back to the seam, more trouble. And double up down the line. Gives Scampoli a world of angle to work with, and she takes it. But again, nothing has come easy for Italy. Even that first ball side out had them virtually run into each other on the serve and put Scampoli on the sand. Big rip down the line from Valentina Guitardi, and you have to wonder if that's going to be the swing that sort of wakes up this Italian team. They've just been a little bit out of rhythm, out of sorts throughout the early goings of this gold medal match, and that's fair enough. It's a new stage, a new altitude, so to speak, they're playing at. It takes you a second to form your base camp, get used to the air up here, and now you can settle in. Out of system here for Kernen. Big opportunity in transition for Italy. And somehow, Guitardi gets away with that one. Huberly pulls into the angle, expecting Kernen to be on this one. Now, I think that this is still Tanya's ball. Guitardi just trying to make it difficult in transition. Wasn't really going for a kill and gets one. Scampoli, opportunity in transition, just a dainty little dropper down the line. And here comes Italy. They're used to the altitude up here. Now they're settling in. And by altitude, it's a figure of speech, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're at the sea. Different plane of a match that we're playing on. Not too often we've seen this team in gold medal matches of a challenge. Guitardi, quite used to it. This is her level. Scampoli, relatively new. Leona Kernen, relatively new. And so we have two players who are settled into this level. That lady right there, Tanya Huberly, being one of them. Guitardi doing a better job handling the service pressure now. And Kernen's all over the loopy line. And we might have a net violation, and we do. It is not a net. Guitardi's being called over. And so she blocked it before Switzerland had the opportunity to play the third touch. Both up and down refs signaling a thumbs up to each other. They were on the call together. Smooth pass there from Guitardi. And another big turn down the line. My goodness. How many players do you know on the women's side who can go with a 70% swing and still send it into the crowd? Massive swing down the line from Valentina Guitardi. The double up into the line, Valentina Guitardi, she's nodding. She's saying, I'm on it now. Second block for Guitardi. She's in the angle, and she just reads it and redirects it way back. I love that nod. Line block is the call on Kernen. Goes to Huberly. And Huberly lofts a perfect high line. 12-9 is the lead for Switzerland. But Italy is starting to settle into this gold medal match. Whatever nerves we saw at the beginning, I think, are gone. And I think we're going to have more of an evenly played second half of this opening set.
Gracias, Ocean Moon. Felicidades tener a todos aquí y hacer historia en el Tour Mundial de Voleibol de Playa 2025. Todo esto no sería posible sin el increíble trabajo de Conade y la visión de Rommel Pacheco. Gracias por poner al deporte.
Out of the technical timeout. Switzerland has been in full control of this opening set of the gold medal match, but Italy's starting to claw their way back into it. Can they sustain the momentum? Perfectly placed cut shot there by Scampoli. Bit of a double up into the line from Switzerland. Not sure if it was intentional or if it was just a couple reads there from the Swiss. Either way, Scampoli taking advantage. Now, Guitardi is one of the best servers in the world, was voted as such in 2023. And speak of the devil, and the ace shall arise. Triple ace there from Guitardi brings it back to just 1 point. Now, as a reminder, Italy was down 6-1. And Guitardi doing too much with that one. Guitardi coming in for the tempo play. I love that adjustment. So as it gets windy, and it is starting to get windy out here in Yucatan, Mexico, you want to drop the tempo of your passes. You want to drop the tempo of your sets. You want to take the wind out of play as much as you can. That's exactly what Valentina and Claudia just did. And the double block for Switzerland, not going to do it, as the 6-1 deficit is erased entirely. Italy ties it back up at 13. Scampoli all over it. Italy now in a position to take the lead. Not yet. And Kernen goes long, and now the lead switches to Italy. Momentum all in favor of Italy, as they are on a 13-6 run to give themselves their first lead of the match at 14-13.
Recuerden que están saludando al mundo, recorriendo el planeta, que desaparezcan los brazos bien arriba.
Out of the Switzerland timeout, Italy, showing poise amidst the face of adversity, has taken the lead. And they have a chance to extend it. Scampoli in transition. Oh, what a delicate shot that is from Claudia Scampoli. Dropping the short poker down the line. Italy just continues building upon the lead. Cannot be more impressed right now with Valentina and Claudia, as Switzerland was just all over them. Up 6-1, and Italy's just slowly come back and come back and come back. Big swing from Tanya Huberli. Scampoli was actually shuffling into the right position. Swing from Tanya, just too good. Big step close from Guitardi. When she step closes like that, it is an easy mistake to make for a defender to get dug in and anchored for the big swing. And then Guitardi just lofts a perfect shot. Everything about that body language showed swing, and then she lofts a perfect high line. Little dive. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? What? Valentina Guitardi. What? A huge dive line. Watch this. She jumps big into the angle, baits that line, and then stretches out the left to the dunk. And there's that nod. That confident, I got this nod. Opportunity transition now for Guitardi to extend the lead, and she doesn't have it. This time it's Valentina getting blocked, trying to super sharp wrist away, and Huberli's all over it. That's a big point save for Switzerland. Scampoli on two, and what an athletic play that was from Huberli. Just couldn't quite get it high enough for Kernen to set and couldn't get enough force behind it to be a block. Savvy on two from Claudia Scampoli. Italy has now firmly settled in all aspects of this match. Defensively on point, offensively cruising. Smooth dig from Scampoli. Kernen, chance to save the side out. And it's Guitardi again. Another huge block, make it 4 from Valentina Guitardi. And it seems like a lifetime ago that Italy was down 6-1 as they're now up 19-15. Watch this big move into the angle. That confident smile and nod from Guitardi. (19-16) now we'll switch sides. Since it's been that 6-1 start, it is an 18-10 run for Italy. Dialed in their passing, dialed in their setting, and Valentina Guitardi, she has dialed into timing of young Leon and Kernen. And the high angle shot there from Guitardi. Perfect. And Huberli looking for a hands call, I think. But it seemed fine. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looked okay to me. Scampoli for the set. And it's an over set. Tanya Huberli capitalizing. The set is not over yet. Now, Tanya Huberli, when she gets going from the service line, it can be problematic. Has a hot and cold streak to it. And this is problematic here for Italy. Good hustle from Scampoli. Kernen a chance to extend the set. Oh, what a pull dig from Guitardi. And Guitardi puts it away. You know, I've never seen Guitardi do this little nod thing she's doing after making a big play. Swap block, nod, smiling. She knows she's one of the most special players in this tournament, if not the most special player in this tournament. She is looking like it right now. Slow start, no problem for Italy as they come back from down 6-1 to win 21-17. Three blocks for Guitardi to 1 for Huberli. Is that Italy hit 9 errors and still survived. 9 errors to just 3, and they won by 4. Now, if they can keep up the clean play in this second set, it's their set to lose. They took a haymaker of a punch at the beginning of that first set. And they got back up and responded with one of their own. Now the question remains, how will Switzerland respond after letting that lead slip? They were up 6-1, they were up 12-9. How will the young 19-year-old Leona Kernen respond? Tanya Huberli, she's done it before. Nobody's worried about how she'll perform under pressure. Now, they're not in this gold medal match by accident. They're here because Kernen is a special young talent. They're here because Huberli is one of the best blockers in the world. But it remains to be seen. How can they respond from a first set loss when they had it wrapped up? Scampoli all over it. A chance to take a lead immediately. What a dig that is from Kernen. Scampoli again, second time of asking. This time it's the right shot. Perfectly lofted into the angle. And what a dig that was from Kernen. Taking the heat, making Scampoli try again. That little baby look at the bottom, giving her all the vision she needed. Kernen sends that one out of boundaries. Now the same lead that we saw Switzerland jump out to in the first set is now being flipped. Italy jumping out to an early one here in this second set. Excellent chop into the angle from Kernen. She might be 19, but this might be her first real look at this level, but goodness, she looks anything but. It looks like she's just lived in challenge finals. Huberli wants this one at Guitardi. And Guitardi and Huberli battling at the net. It's Guitardi who ends up winning that one, as they are playing at the top of the antenna. Nice timing on the move for Italy. Looking for the deep line. Kernen gives them the baby line for the kill. Excellent shot. Excellent touch here from Leona Kernen. Dropping that tempo again. That is an absolute rocket from Valentina Guitardi. Now, I know that in general, you're going to have more information on Guitardi than Scampoli. There's a lot more film of her out there, but she's settling in. It might be time for Switzerland to switch it over to Scampoli. Another dive line block and another roof block for Valentina Guitardi. Make it number 5. And there's that nod again. She just knows it. Watch this big jump into the angle, big jump back into the line, and then the nod. That's my net, says Valentina Guitardi. As Switzerland will take a timeout, down 6-2 in the second set.
Llama a la línea de la vida 800 911 2000.
Continue pinning Kernen down that line. Sets tight. Guitardi says, thank you, I'll have that one. This time, she's not over the net. Valentina Guitardi at the net has been the difference maker in this match. That's how they recovered from 9 errors in the first set. It wasn't even a problem. Guitardi now up to 6 blocks. This time, Kernen working out of the middle. Tremendous shot by Leona Kernen. Chopping that one down the line, but the damage has been done. Italy up a commanding 7-3. However, we've seen leads bigger than this, and we've seen them not sustained. Does Switzerland have the same comeback nature in them that Italy did in the first set? They keep the pressure on Guitardi. And there's a huge block from Huberli. Another big angle block from Tanya Huberli. Now watch, she's lined up neutral and then jumps into the angle, firm hands, perfectly executed. Now I love that reaction from Guitardi, just laughing it off. And there is an ace serve from Kernen. Any questions about Switzerland's ability to make a comeback are being answered quickly, as now as Italy calling a timeout. So just 12 points into this second set, both teams have burned their timeouts.
Disputar este segundo parcial con las Palmas de México.
And that's a useful timeout. Italy getting the freebie right out of it.
8-5. El segundo set ganó en el primero 21-18.
And it's an ace serve for Guitardi this time. Now she has been active at the net, relatively quiet from the service line. Quiet no longer. Perfect serve down the seam. Catching Huberli, who hasn't really had to pass a ball this entire match. And that's difficult when you are the perceived superior offensive player. You get frozen out, and then 40 minutes into the match, you have to pass one, and you're just not ready for it. Big move into the angle from Guitardi. Love that high snap from Kernen. That is fabulous. That might be an ace serve there for Huberli. Not quite an ace. It's going to be a free ball coming in for Switzerland. Capitalized. More serve receive problems for Valentina Guitardi, creating opportunities for Switzerland. And the high line, scooped up by Kernen, a chance to whittle the lead to 1. Scampoli, first time she's touched the ball in quite some time, and she touches it right to Kernen. And Kernen can't quite do it in transition. 2 excellent opportunities in transition for Switzerland, neither taken. And those are the ones that they know they need to have. It's not often you get 2 high lines right into your lap as a defender. The double up into the line. Scampoli's all over it. Huberli thinks there's a touch. Oh, she gets out of it. It's a wonderful read. Scampoli, second opportunity. And she sends it to Kernen, and Kernen doesn't quite know what to do with it. Tries the over on 1, doesn't have it. Italy pushes their lead back to 4. The late pull from Guitardi. Kernen not fooled at all. That is a fantastic chop into the angle. Wonderful serve, putting Guitardi down. And Kernen waiting for the high line. Guitardi goes short with it. Good opportunity for Switzerland. Put Guitardi in a little bit of trouble in serve receive. And then they make the right play call for it. Kernen just couldn't quite get there in time. Wind going from the right side of your screen to the left. So Huberli on the bad side. Kernen, rather, on the bad side. No problem. Guitardi sends it wide as we're going into the technical timeout. Italy leading 12-9. 9 points away from a gold medal.
Que arranque con las palmas al ritmo de la música y luego vamos a ir sumando por tribuna. Solamente la tribuna del mar y luego se va sumando la tribuna del frente, luego el VIP y luego aquí abajo. ¿Estamos de acuerdo? A ver, DJ, dale. Ustedes. Y ahora se suman ustedes. Y ahora se suma Lee. Y ahora hacia abajo. Y recibimos a las jugadoras. Sostenemos. Que se escuche bien fuerte. Gracias, México. 12-9.
Out of the technical timeout. Now you can see when Valentina threw up the sand that the wind is going right to left and back to front. And so Italy is on the relative good side. Oh my goodness gracious. Yahtzee! And my first Yahtzee call of the year, and it is well earned as Valentina Guitardi elevates and detonates. That is an excellent get-out-of-jail shot there by Tanya Huberli. Had nowhere to go but there, and that's a play that Scampoli should be on. That's the only place that Huberli could have gone, as Guitardi had the over ankle covered. Kernen all over the line turn. Big swing and transition, and it's not over yet. And does Guitardi find the hands of Huberli? She does not. Switzerland trying to grit their way back into this second set. Service pressure now switching to Scampoli. A double up into the line. Kernen all over it. Oh, and it's another overset. 3 or 4 oversets for Switzerland now. Gifting Guitardi yet another block. As Huberli trying to be aggressive with it, and it just ends up being on top of the net, and Guitardi sends it. A huge chance for Switzerland, not taken. Excellent timing by Guitardi. Not letting Scampoli take that one. And Guitardi in transition pats that one right to Kernen. It's another tight set in transition. And there's Huberli. The standing line shot goes for the kill. Guitardi frustrated. The opportunity to go up 15-11 was there multiple times. And now Italy will have to refocus inside out. The pressure has been put on Claudia Scampoli. And there's a nice chop down the line from Scampoli, just out of the reach of Huberli. You can see the fatigue settling in. It is hot and toasty and humid out here in Mexico. Both teams have already used their timeouts. The technical timeout has come and gone. And that one doesn't quite clear the net. No block necessary from Guitardi as the lead stretches further. A commanding 16-12 edge for Italy. Nice touch by Guitardi, and she's athletic and quick twitch enough to get another half jump and sort of a backwards pokey for the kill. The dominance continues at the net for Valentina. Nice job working that back set by Kernen, putting Guitardi on the move and getting her off balance on the block. Savvy play by the youngster. Kernen again, putting Guitardi on the move, and now it's Scampoli filling the line. And Scampoli chopping off the block of Tanya Huberli. And they are just 2 points away from a gold medal. Scampoli hasn't won any golds over a futures level. Guitardi hasn't won since the Sakurima Challenge of 2023. It's been 2 years since she has been on top of a podium. Scampoli fills perfectly to earn a match point, and she has it. 2013 Italy with 7 gold medal points to come should they need them. And Leona Kernen, she has established a phenomenal sharp angle chop. This is tremendous from Kernen. Italy now one side out, and they will be on top the podium. And they're gonna have to wait as another angle to middle serve from Tanya Huberli produces more problems. That might as well be called the Huberli-Brunner serve. This angle seam nightmare that no team has been able to figure out. But Italy will have 5 more chances to figure it out. Huberli going to the right side to hit this one into the wind. And the option is handled from Huberli. The match will go on. It will not. It can't be brought over the net. And it is a triumphant gold medal for the young Italians, Valentina Guitardi and Claudia Scampoli. Look at the emotion from Claudia Scampoli.